Palm Beach County is one of the beautiful counties in South Florida. So we are going to learn what are the top places to live in Palm Beach County if you're going to move to Palm Beach County. Let's start this video right now. I'm really big fan of Broward County, but 2021 changed me a little bit because the Palm Beach County kind of getting better and better than Broward County or Miami-Dade County. The reason I'm saying this because the Palm Beach County is really in a good development, and above the Palm Beach County like St. Lucie County or Okeechobee County, that's also coming along. So that's why a lot of people even moving from Broward to Palm Beach County. So let's talk about the cheap cities where you should find the home to live in. So number one, my recommendation is Wellington. Wellington has a lot of different neighborhoods, and I have a very special videos on Wellington and a lot of different communities. I have a lot of drone shots there. If you're looking to see how Wellington looks like, you get a really great idea. So one of my favorite neighborhood there is the Olympia, Versailles, Black Diamond. There are a lot of great neighborhoods to live in Wellington. And let me tell you a couple of things which I actually recorded while I was in the neighborhood too. So check out the next footage. So this community is called the Village Walk. This is one of the very famous community if you're looking to live in Wellington City. And Wellington, as you guys know, you must have seen my other videos. If you haven't seen about Wellington City, I highly recommend to see those. What are the pros and cons of living in Wellington, or even how is the lifestyle in Wellington. So you can understand what are the benefits of living in Wellington, because that's very important piece. In Palm Beach County, if you're choosing something A+ school zone, only few cities are available, and that's one of the city you can rely upon is the Wellington. So Village Walk is kind of a little bit different than some other neighborhoods we will be talking about, the Black Diamond and Olympia, and some others are there too. So this one, the different in such a way, the lot sizes are much bigger here. If you see the layouts, you will see the even road sizes, like it's kind of a little bigger than the other communities. And this is not a very huge community like Olympia where you will be lost in the community itself. So it is kind of very nice, medium-sized community, very good neighborhood, culture-wise great. Only the disadvantages, the HOA is pretty high here. So let me show you guys are surrounded in this neighborhood. How does it look like? The main roads, the properties, like what's outside looks like, and also inside. I'm going to show you some footages and some pricing so you can understand what you can get here. So if you check this on, we are inside this neighborhood. A lot of greeneries and beautiful landscaping, uniformity you will see here. The roads, what I'm talking about, this the main roads in the community is very broad comparatively some other communities. I'm kind of like comparing between those. Of course there is always pros and cons, but like this is really big pro in Village Walk because looks really quieter, very broad. There is no traffic much inside, even though you live at the end section, then is also no problem. And look at how it looks so green and shaded, the trees and all. It looks really beautiful. They do have a couple of lakes like inside that gives like a lake view, but it's not a very broad lake views. Another best thing I'll tell you in a Village Walk layouts, they have a really great balconies and the big lanai on the front and the back, and that's really plus. I have never seen any other neighborhoods would have that I give a little bit of Indian feel. Like in India we have similar kinds of the layouts on the front. If you love greeneries, if you love having the resort style clubhouse, if you love having the beautiful entrances like you are going in some castle villa, then this community is for you. And if you love a lot of layouts, if you want to have a maximum amount of layouts options, and that's very functional goal, I guess everybody who wants to buy a house, they do want to see as many as possible layouts, then Olympia has tons of them. Here if you see it just on the back side of me, it's a very huge entrance, and they have multiple entrances, and this is the main entrance. They have a main gate. For residents there are like I think 4 or 5 entrances they have. For guests also there are like multiple entrances, more than 3. So it's not crowded on the gate, number one thing. Another is very safe community, and because it's gated, man gated, and they are very strict on the rules. Another piece I'll say in this community, HOA is very low. There are a couple of subdivisions that
lot has a little bit higher HOA than other subdivision. The reason is their estate homes, benefit wise is almost similar, but it depends on the property also in the subdivision it goes. So in general, you have a lot of varieties to see with the low HOA. And if you are looking for a lakefront properties, look at this lake. I mean, there are like a multiple lake like this you will find in Olympia. And the great part is the clubhouse you see there. That's a clubhouse, and it has a lake view, and it's a very huge clubhouse, and all kind of like a conference rooms or event rooms and every possible things you can have in a clubhouse. And the location itself, like the location of the neighborhood, is very promising because the highways are not too far, and also the commercial areas like the shopping areas, the grocery stores, those are also not too far. So that one thing I love about Wellington, where it's very much balanced between residential and commercial. You do not have to drive too much to go to the second A to B spot. It's a great benefit. So if you see this property here, this is in Olympia. There are a lot of layouts. They have a balcony actually, and the lot sizes are very, very big, and they are not very strict with the fruit trees. Even there is a HOA. The one great thing about Olympia is HOA is pretty low. There are like estate homes, their HOA is a little higher, so it goes by where the property is located, which subdivision is located, but there are good chances of getting the low HOA too in the Olympia community. Plus the lot sizes are, compared to Broward neighborhoods, it's very, very big. You don't feel like houses are falling on each other, and the roads are very large. And look at this, like a tree wise, it's so much green you will see when you're buying here. There are a lot of stuff you can do, like this size, lot size, definitely you can put your own pool. People sometimes don't put the pool in this kind of good communities because they want to, they are going to utilize anyways the clubhouse, so they don't want to put a pool. But yes, if you have priority to put a pool, definitely it's possible to put, because it's a very big lot size.
My second recommendation is going to Boynton Beach. Boynton Beach is also a great town because it's very close to beach. So you are not further on a west, you are still part of east side. The only thing, not every area in Boynton Beach is great. So you got to make sure again, what neighborhoods you are choosing, but there are a lot of varieties there. There are even great schools also in Boynton Beach. So Boynton Beach population wise also is not too bad if you see on the screen, and at the same time there are a lot of things to do there. The great thing about Boynton Beach, their parks are beautiful. As I said, the beach has great access, and it's very clean beach and less crowded, because Boynton Beach is not one of the tourist place you would count in. Of course, it's a beach. Yeah, I know, but it's not that crowded. So as a local, you would enjoy living there. A lot of people use retirees living in a Boynton Beach versus some other towns, because the Boynton Beach is kind of really attractive for the retirees. At the same time, the prices are not that crazy compared to the some towns like Deerfield Beach, Darrell Beach, those areas. So Boynton Beach would be my one of the recommendation. Number third is the Lakeworth. Lakeworth is very close to Boynton Beach. It's very, very small, tiny town. It's kind of on a west side, but still not completely west, still on a center. There are good neighborhoods there. There are some of the new construction also available in Lakeworth. So I'll put some numbers here and show you some pictures and the properties, what kind of properties you would get in Lakeworth. Lakeworth also has older houses too and the newer houses too. It's variety of things you will look at it. And if you're looking to invest, then also Lakeworth is pretty good. Now let's talk about another city. It's called West Palm Beach. So West Palm Beach is the tourist place you will find in Palm Beach County. Downtown West Palm Beach, oh my god, it's spectacular. There are a lot of things to do happens there. For example, if you come in a Christmas time, the lighting is so beautiful. They do sand, a sand or something it's called, I'll put a name here. But it's a lot of fun stuff you can do there. The prices there is different where you live. But for example, if you live near to downtown, it's completely different prices, a little bit more expensive. But if you go on a suburb of West Palm Beach, it's not that bad. At the same time, if you let's say need something with the acres or 2 acres land, you would find the choices there. But make sure those properties does not have a public water or public sewer system. There are mostly those properties are on a well and septic tank. If you need more information on something needs to understand about that, comment me below. Or if you know I mean, do you prefer public or you like well or septic tank? And I mean, you can share opinions here. But in Palm Beach County, that kind of varieties of things you will see. And in Florida, if you see house with septic and well, do not get surprised, because that's pretty much very much common. I mean, I was not focusing a lot in there, but now I see, when something happened as an experience, then also, you kind of more get focused. I have my couple of my clients, they have their farm in a Palm Beach County, which is like actually further than Palm Beach County, Okeechobee. It's like, they have a mango farms, the lychees, and it's kind of, like a countryside feel you can get if you just go a little bit above than Palm Beach County. So you're very close to there. Let's say you want to just, kind of spend time. If you love biking, there are a lot of good biking trails. So West Palm Beach is amazing. It gives a city feel and a country feel at the same time. So these are the kind of main cities I wanted to highlight with you guys. And Palm Beach County is also famous for a polo. Like if you love having the horses, if you love having the polo, games and poker balls, and there's so many things you can do there. Depends on your goal. What do you want to do? If you want to live a beach lifestyle, that's also possible in Palm Beach County. And if you want to live a little bit of secluded lifestyle, that's also possible in Palm Beach County. Alright guys, that's it. So I will see you in my next video.